Here we have a 2001 Toyota Solara ignition problem. You see the key works the door. Key will not turn the ignition. Turns partly, but that's it. Something definitely jacked up inside the ignition. So we'll come back shortly with this repaired after we investigate what's wrong with it. We don't have to take the ignition apart and look and see what's going on with it. So we'll come back shortly with everything repaired. Okay, on this one we got to the reason we're drilling it like this, and I'm slowly dissecting this lock. Look like this wafer right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it ain't moving at all. This is the one that's damaged and bent. You look in that corner, customers must have forced the key in and bent that part up. So I'll be taking this out now that I figured out which one's wrong with it and putting a new one in. I always like to figure out what's wrong with it just for my personal knowledge. Alright, I'll be back shortly with this repaired. Okay, I'm back. Keep in mind, this is the new cylinder. These keys don't come with no chips. And these keys will not work your doors. For those of you that think I'm going to go buy a new cylinder, put one in and drill it out or whatever you want to do, keep in mind, you're still going to have somebody program your keys to this car to make it work. Unless you can have someone recode this cylinder back to your old key. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people call me and say, well, you know, the car ain't working, I put a new cylinder in. These keys don't come with chips. So that's just some food for thought. Thank you. Alright, we're back at this Toyota Solara. As you see now, the car takes two keys. The customer opted to not recode the new cylinder to their old key, so they're going to end up with two keys. As you see, we put the new one in. Car starts right up. We was able to just reprogram another Toyota key for them. See, in most cases, when you ride around and you got to wiggle your keys and you get it to work 15-30 minutes later, that means the ignition's getting worse. In this particular case, they kept riding like that until they got it to turn, and then finally one day it just wouldn't work. So I couldn't even get this thing apart, so I ended up having to drill it out. So keep that in mind. If you're starting to have a problem with your ignition, get it taken care of right away. If you have any questions, give us a call or go to our website, www.keyspecialist. Thank you.